Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Spirit Rising. I am Shirt Donovan here with my co-commentator Connie Mills. Connie, how are you this evening?
Very well. Glad to be here at Super Spirit tonight.
This is going to be a great card, some exciting action coming at you folks. First up in the heavyweight division, a match between Dead End Dai Fukunaga and BMD. Dai Fukunaga, certainly one of our tougher athletes, but just has not been able to notch very many wins, unable to close out his matchups. We'll see how he does here tonight in the ring against BMD. Burt Wiggins on officiating duty for our opening contest here, and Dai Fukunaga with some early corner control. And the sickle from Dai Fukunaga early, just blatant use of a weapon, Connie, right in front of the official.
BMD's having some trouble starting off.
For sure, Dai Fukunaga in control to be sure early on. And again, that sickle. Burt Wiggins is going to have to get some control of this situation. As I've mentioned in previous broadcasts, a lot of officials are afraid to actually use their official rules against participants such as Dai Fukunaga, who impose a threat in the ring.
You can see BMD is bleeding already.
BMD, that gash inflicted from the sickle, already wide open. And a frustrated BMD now taking it out on Dai Fukunaga, maybe deservedly so. Hip toss from Fukunaga now repositioning BMD. Can BMD rally? And again, that sickle. Dai Fukunaga making use of the weapon once more. You got to feel for BMD in this situation. Takedown, though, out of desperation, perhaps. Let's see if BMD can get something going.
Eye rake.
And now biting the face. Burt Wiggins officially trying to get in there. BMD has lost a lot of blood, and now the shoulder being targeted. Dai Fukunaga to the ropes. BMD to his feet too soon. BMD trying to get something going there, but instead Dai Fukunaga reversing with a kick. Targeting the shoulder again is Dai Fukunaga with the crusher, utilizing his knee, and now the dead end. Going for a pin here.
1, 2, 3.
And it was Dai Fukunaga all the way through that match, Connie, picking up an easy win seemingly here over BMD. BMD really barely getting in any offense at all throughout that matchup. What are your thoughts, Connie?
What a match.
I can't believe what we've just seen there. Dai Fukunaga making blatant use of that sickle on multiple occasions. And really, you can't blame BMD. So much blood loss early on in that match. And then the dead end leading to a pinfall for Dai Fukunaga in our opening bout tonight at Spirit Rising. Folks, moving on, we are going to have a match in the women's division between two of our newest additions to the women's division, Hana Nishikawa and Kira Kita. Both of these women very evenly matched, so this should be an exciting bout. And again, folks, we do thank you for joining us this evening. Let's go to the ring now for that contest. Hana Nishikawa in early control there. With a couple of strikes inflicted to Kira Kita. Corner control now. Looking for an early pin.
Not even a 1 count.
Kim Carrillo not even getting down for the 1.
Kira Kita taking a bunch of big kicks tonight.
And those trademark elbows out of Kira Kita, ringing the bells of Hana Nishikawa. Submission situation here for Kira Kita. Hana Nishikawa able to create separation.
Irish whip.
Kira Kita able to put the brakes on. Still eating some huge kicks out of Hana Nishikawa and some knees to boot. And a cutter. Hana Nishikawa out of nowhere, but Kira Kita right back up to her feet, delivering a slap and another one.
Kira Kita looking to turn this around.
Both women delivering some impressive kicks, and Kira Kita with a spin kick, connecting full to the back of Hana Nishikawa. Jump up Rana now, and an elbow drop. Dreamweaver.
What strength?
Out of nowhere, the Dreamweaver. This could be it.
2, 3.
Indeed, Hana Nishikawa with a very fast Dreamweaver, picking up a win here over Kirakita. We are seeing some blowouts here tonight, Connie. What do you think about that matchup?
What a quick and effortless win.
Yeah, Hana Nishikawa with the Dreamweaver early, sealing the deal 1-2-3 tonight here over Kirakita. What an incredible victory both for Dai Fukunaga in that opening bout and Hana Nishikawa, and what we just saw there, some definite dominant performances here tonight at Spirit Rising. Folks, now we're going to move on to a match in the men's tag division. Massive Impact taking on After Image. It's been a minute since these two teams have locked up. Both of these teams have really kind of not yet found their footing in the men's tag division. We'll see who can pick up a win here tonight. Richie Prince starting things off with a beautiful swinging neck breaker.
To the corner.
Richie Prince sending Lance Owens into the corner.
Irish whip.
Prince looking to test the conditioning of the big man. Or 1 count early on here, says senior official Norio Nakatomi.
What athleticism.
Both of these men countering the offense of the other. Soulbutt kick to the back, sending Lance Owens down to the mat. Side slam deposits Richie Prince down to the mat. And the strength of Lance Owens handling Richie Prince for the brainbuster there. Tag made for After Image. Mateo Espina now the legal competitor. Lance Owens depositing Mateo Espina to the outside, running him into the apron, belly-to-belly slam. Richie Prince trying to get involved.
Whoa.
Tremendous lariat out of Lance Owens, and now Chance Robertson looking to get involved as well. We're at the count of 11 now.
This is chaos, shirt.
Definite chaos, but Lance Owens, the other legal competitor, now back in the ring with Mateo Espina.
Big headbutt.
Headbutt from Lance Owens firing out of the corner. Mateo Espina, smart tag team wrestling, repositioning his opponent, making the tag. But Lance Owens perhaps making to look a tag of his own, and he does.
That's strategy.
Boom, tag team maneuver there from Massive Impact. Their namesake on full display in a huge forearm, sending Richie Prince to the mat. Drop toe hold. Richie Prince looking for a tag. Mateo Espina now back in. Jump up Rana from Prince before making his return to the apron. These two competitors measuring one another here. Chance Robertson gaining ground on Mateo Espina, but it is Espina's chops there prevailing in that situation. Creating some separation for a moment to recharge. Mateo Espina now on the receiving end of offense from Chance Robertson, trying to battle his way out. Richie Prince off the tag with a huge kick, rescuing Espina from some offense.
Another tag.
Tag made into big Lance Owens of Massive Impact. Swinging neck breaker again from Richie Prince, shades of the opening of this contest. And now that kick, that low kick, right across the jaw of Lance Owens. You see Lance Owens now firing back, eating a stereo drop kick from After Image. 2 count off the standing shooting star press from Mateo Espina.
I thought he had it, shirt.
Definitely a close call for Lance Owens. Mateo Espina still in control here after the tag. Chance Robertson on the receiving end of some offense. Counter from Chance Robertson, an ugly counter, but he was able to avoid what could have been a cross arm breaker there. He's got him up. The Jolt Buster. Jolt Buster from Chance Robertson. This could be all.
1, 2.
No. The Jolt Buster from Chance Robertson, certainly his favored maneuver, not enough to get it done here against Mateo Espina. And Robertson looks frustrated. Slamming Mateo Espina to the mat, continuing his offense. Can Espina break away for a tag, perhaps? Indeed, that seems to be the idea, and Richie Prince back in for after image. Tremendous lariat from Chance Robertson, getting fired up in the center of the ring. Perhaps another jolt buster on the mind. Perhaps looking for a high-risk situation, and it doesn't pay off. Richie Prince thrown to the outside by Chance Robertson. Mateo Espina now in the ring, trying to make up the ground. To the ropes. Beautiful jump-up Rana there. Off the Irish whip, and now Richie Prince to the top. Frog splash connects. Interruption from Lance Owens.
Another tag.
Mateo Espina back in. Stereo drop kick again from after image. We've seen some great teamwork on their part tonight.
Big headbutt.
Lance Owens putting that big dome to use. Pinning attempt here from Mateo Espina, and Chance Robertson easily able to get there.
Another big headbutt.
Big headbutts out of Lance Owens. No doubt quaking the head of Mateo Espina, and again relentless with these headbutts is Lance Owens. Owens with the Irish whip now. Back body drop. Running
Big
elbow drop. Oh no! Senior official Norio Nakatomi unable to avoid the Irish whip. And for the moment, we did not have a referee. Norio Nakatomi now coming to his senses. Jolt buster again from Chance Robertson, but he's in a bad position. No, that's it. Norio Nakatomi able to wave off Mateo Espina, not getting there, and Massive Impact picking up what I think is a much-needed win, Connie. They have shortly struggled so far in the men's tag division. What'd you think of that contest?
So far, my favorite match of the night.
I might have to agree with you there, Connie. Some effort put in on both sides of the mat there. But for now, Massive Impact victorious in the men's tag division. Folks, we are going to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll have junior division action for you between Luis Ortega and Adrian Bell. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, we are back, and we are ready for junior division action between Luis Ortega and Adrian Bell. Connie, I know you've never seen these two competitors, but I hope you're excited for this match. What are your thoughts about the junior division?
Well, everyone is impressive so far. Let's get into it.
Yes, Connie, I'm excited for this match. Adrian Bell has only sustained one loss since his debut here in Super Spirit Wrestling. Luis Ortega has only had one match, but he was so dominant. Let's see how it unfolds here tonight at Spirit Rising. Luis Ortega in the green trunks now being deposited on the mat by Adrian Bell, and a tremendous forearm as well. Ortega with early corner control. Electric chair position to the face buster. Adrian Bell showing his strength early on.
Irish whip.
Huge kick there from Adrian Bell, leading into a high impact brain buster. Inside cradle. Not even a 1 count. Lenny Spencer not able to get there. And a low blow early here from Adrian Bell, looking to gain a disingenuous advantage.
He's in the corner.
The athleticism of Luis Ortega carrying through a ton of momentum for that kick. And now a DDT spiking him into the mat. Figure 4 leg lock, center of the ring. Electric chair position again for the facebuster. Adrian Bell welcoming Luis Ortega to the junior division in his own way. Firing back with the DDT. Adrian Bell giving chase and leading to a flying arm breaker. Targeting that same arm now in a submission situation.
What a maneuver.
Adrian Bell with a display of strength there. Excuse me, Luis Ortega. And now Adrian Bell in control. Basement drop kick to the legs. Ortega now on the mat. Again, Adrian Bell from that electric chair position. But Luis Ortega firing right back. High angle drop kick, but Adrian Bell returning to his feet quickly.
What strikes from Adrian Bell?
Adrian Bell firing off a couple of big shots and a knee there off the Irish whip. Running offense from Bell. Both of these young men looking to make a name for themselves in the junior division. Beautiful cutter there from Ortega. Fisherman Buster, Ortega on a tear here and now to the top rope. Well-placed drop kick from Luis Ortega. Now trying La Magistral cradle. Rope break signaled by Lenny Spencer. Adrian Bell trying the arm bar again. Center of the ring. Rolling Ortega all the way to the center. Great strategy. Targeting the arm again of Ortega. Takedown now. Fast and furious action we're seeing out of the junior division. Ortega now with the Irish whip, but Bell running him right over. Ortega rolling through.
1, 2.
Low blow of his own, almost spelling a win for Ortega, and Adrian Bell firing back. What is this? Senton Atomico from the top rope.
Break.
Trying a pin of his own.
Break.
Breaks on both sides.
What a match.
It's getting harder and harder to call, Connie, as Adrian Bell fires in with an elbow to the face. Luis Ortega now trying to take control.
Adrian Bell in a daze.
High angle drop kick to a dazed Adrian Bell. Luis Ortega
Brutal.
trying to make up some ground here. Tremendous elbow, but another low blow from Adrian Bell. Both of these competitors. And now Adrian Bell has submitted that targeted arm throughout this entire match, leading to a win for Adrian Bell. And he has just been so impressive since his debut. Luis Ortega not to be outdone really in any right, but Adrian Bell has defeated everyone in his path aside from current Shadow Band champion Cameron Reese. It's just incredible what Bell has been able to accomplish in such a short time here, Connie. What did you think of that contest?
I think I have two new favorites.
They have both been so impressive since their debuts. I'm sure we'll see this matchup again somewhere down the line. For now, Adrian Bell in control with the submission maneuver, picking up a win over Luis Ortega. Folks, now we're going to head to a match in the women's tag division between the Luminaries and Passion Force. I'm so excited for this match because we shouldn't see any of the malicious behavior we just saw out of those two junior division competitors. Connie, I think this should just be a well-spirited match. Asami Furukawa from Passion Force starting things off here against Kaori Okawa. Big kick from Okawa, sending Furukawa to the mat. Jump up Rana.
What a kick.
Kick from the grounded position. Gaining some ground for Asami Furukawa. Kicking combination. Connecting flush against Kaori Okawa, now in trouble here with the cross arm breaker.
Both of these teams like good competition.
Yes, definitely two teams that are just in it for good, genuine competition. Nona Ford a little off target there with that drop kick, trying to rescue Kaori Okawa.
She's got her in the corner.
Furukawa breaking out with a quick strike and another punch to the face of Nona Ford. Ford with that belly-to-belly slam, the powerlifting background, and that low center of gravity paying dividends for her in Super Spirit Wrestling. Ford with the fall-away slam, but having now to contend with Hotaru Matsunaga, not even earning the 1 count against Nona Ford. Ford, pound for pound, could be the strongest woman in the women's tag division. And we're seeing it here tonight. Brainbuster reversal from Nona Ford. Standing switch. High angle backdrop.
Off the ropes.
Offense scouted by Hotaru Matsunaga, looking for an inside cradle, but near the ropes, and Burt Wiggins saw it.
One.
Just a 1 count here for Nona Ford in the center of the ring. This match could go into deep waters. Beautiful tag team maneuver there out of the Luminaries. The power bomb neck breaker combination and another kicking combination. The Luminaries really putting on a show here tonight at Spirit Rising.
She's going to make that tag.
Asami Furukawa now in on the receiving end almost of a brainbuster was Hotaru Matsunaga, but her teammate able to rescue her. Furukawa off the top rope with a diving elbow drop.
Big kick.
Huge kick off the Irish whip indeed, Connie. And now these two women trading strikes. Kaori Okawa trying to fight her way back to a favorable position.
Nona Ford now in.
Baseball slide. Kaori Okawa won't make it out unscathed here. Irish whip reversal from Furukawa. Big hip attack right on the money. Now a rear chin lock being applied.
What a chop.
Huge diving chop there. Nona Ford carrying through a lot of momentum for that one. Tag made, nevertheless, for Passion Force. And we've seen Ford do this before. Can Hotaru rescue her? Yes, from the clutches of the triple Fisherman Buster.
What a maneuver.
If Nona Ford had got all of that one, it would have been very bad news from Furukawa. Hotaru Matsunaga there for her teammate. Kaori Okawa mixing it up in midair and coming down on the arm and shoulders of Matsunaga. Beautiful Pele kick there. Miscommunication there from Passion Force, but Kaori Okawa at least got the worst of it. Okawa now making a tag again to Ford.
Whoa.
Having to contend against both members there for a second, but Furukawa making it out of the woods. Hip attack again.
Nona Ford with an attack of her own.
Belly-to-belly release. Nona Ford showing that strength. And again, Nona Ford. Looking for the pin. 2.
So close.
Sami Furukawa able to get the shoulders up, and now Passion Force rolling on both sides here.
Who do you think will take the victory tonight, Shirt?
This is tough to call, Connie, but I gotta believe in the momentum that the Luminaries currently have. Passion Force have shown signs of rust since their debut, but I gotta say the Luminaries have really been clicking throughout this matchup. Enziguri from Kaori Okawa right on target, looking for a pin here. Near fall. Inches away from victory there. Targeting that arm again, Kaori Okawa staying on the offense.
Yeah.
Passion Force getting fired up in the corner. Great position here for the pin. Just a 2 count.
Nona Ford looking for a fight.
Nona Ford definitely looking to get involved, not wanting to leave her teammate unaided. Tag made for the Luminaries. Sami Furukawa firing herself up for that huge kick to the midsection. Brainbuster to Nona Ford. Furukawa in full control, baseball slide. And Ford's got her up. The collapser. Collapser from Nona Ford. 1, 2. And that's it. The collapser from Nona Ford. Kaori Okawa able to run interference against Hotaru Matsunaga. And what a victory there, Connie, for the Luminaries.
Wow, exciting match.
Nona Ford with the collapser spelling defeat for Passion Force. That is just one maneuver here in Super Spirit Wrestling that you don't want to get caught by. And you see the evidence there of the Luminaries after a hard-fought battle against Passion Force, picking up an impressive victory. Folks, we're now going to move on to a match in the women's division. It's going to be Mantis taking on Randy Crawford. Interesting case for both of these wrestlers. Mantis is new, but she only has 1 win in the women's division. Connie, Randy Crawford is something like 1-12 at this point. You got to feel for Crawford.
To the corner.
The in-ring legend Randy Crawford, despite her bad record here in Super Spirit Wrestling, is nevertheless a legend of the sport. We'll see how Mantis is able to contend with the in-ring experience of Crawford.
The disrespect.
Mantis using that long-legged leverage, making it difficult for Crawford to breathe in the corner. Crawford now firing back with a huge kick to the face and some knees across the face of Mantis. Trying for a headbutt there was Randy Crawford, just gets run over by Mantis.
What a counter.
Counters for a pin there. Beautiful counter indeed, Connie, but only leading to a 1 count. Forearm from Mantis. Offense on both sides thus far, but Mantis able to scout that hip attack.
Irish whip.
Drop kick off the Irish whip, landing against the chest of Randy Crawford. And again, this time Crawford with the drop kick.
What a huge kick from Mantis.
Both of these women showing their educated feet here. Heavy use of kicks, heavy use of strikes. Snap suplex from Mantis. And as this goes on, I believe Mantis is inflicting more and more of the offense, but now both of these competitors trading heavy forearms. Mantis coming out on top once again. And at this point, Condi, Randy Crawford looks like the signs of life are fading. And as I say that, a big slam. We've got some blood on the mat as well. It could be Randy Crawford busted open from one of these headbutt situations, perhaps one of these strikes.
1, 2.
2 count here.
It looks like Randy Crawford's trying to pull it back together.
Indeed, and can she get it done here against Mantis? An important win it would be for Randy Crawford.
Big kick.
Randy Crawford on the money with that last few little sequence of offense, but Mantis firing back with a strike of her own and another tremendous kick to the back of Randy Crawford's head. Crawford out of nowhere, damaging the neck of Mantis. Standing switch, well executed backdrop. And again, off that standing switch position. Mantis now, though, with the eviscerator. And I think she got all of it.
1, 2.
No!
What a slap. What a counter.
That underhook suplex countered by Mantis.
Drop kick.
And Connie, I think that was the eviscerator. Mantis makes use of multiple damaging moves to the neck. I could have called it wrong, and see there, that same maneuver. 1, 2, no, the near fall.
Randy Crawford's not trying to give up so easily.
And again, the neck targeted. You got to give it to Crawford. She is hanging in there.
She's got something to prove.
2.
And finally, Mantis, with that third maneuver there, able to do in Randy Crawford. And again, another hard loss for Randy Crawford. Connie, what do you think about that?
Randy Crawford, Randy Crawford.
One of these days, folks, perhaps Randy Crawford will rise to the glory that we all thought she would in Super Spirit Wrestling, but for now, it has been rough goings for the in-ring legend. Folks, we got to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have our main event, The Example, Hitoshi Tobe, taking on the master of the Yellow Jacket, Reynaldo Mendez. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, we are back and we are ready for our main event. It's going to be a matchup in the heavyweight division between The Example, Hitoshi Tobe, and the master of the Yellow Jacket, Reynaldo Mendez. Connie, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, sure, both men have a record of 4 wins and 8 losses. I don't know who will prevail.
An important match for both competitors for sure. We'll be taking you to the ring shortly for that main event. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight, folks. We hope we'll see you same time, same place tomorrow for Super Spirit Live. What an exciting card we have for you tomorrow night.
Fight!
They're off.
Reynaldo Mendez starting things off with a deep arm drag takedown. Lenny Spencer on officiating duties here. Both men looking for chops. Fast action here thus far out of these heavyweights.
Mendez with the big kick. Irish whip.
Jump up Rana there from Mendez, really rolling here against Tobe.
Impressive energy tonight.
In control of the arm. Reynaldo Mendez thought to be a submission specialist, but we've seen over the weeks that there are several ways he can beat you in the ring.
Oh, he's outside the rope.
Hitoshi Tobe deposited across the apron there, but right back into the ring is the example. Big slam on the side of Tobe. Mendez firing back with a drop toe hold. Facebuster off the Irish whip. Hitoshi Tobe looking to turn the tide. Basement drop kick taking out the legs of Mendez. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Mendez now to the top rope. Looking for that knee, but Hitoshi Tobe taking advantage. Mendez up too fast for Hitoshi Tobe to take advantage of the situation. Perhaps, Connie, these two men are more evenly matched than I previously considered.
What a kick.
The brutal strikes of Hitoshi Tobe is something we're sure to see throughout this contest. Mendez on the receiving end of one there. Looking for that corner drop kick. Tobe had it scouted.
Mendez with a big kick.
As Connie mentioned, both of these men have a record of 4-8. This would mean a clear climb through the heavyweight division.
Just a 1 count.
Mendez still in control. Tobe now planting the feet. Brainbuster of his own. This time Mendez deposited on the outside.
2.
And Mendez in just as quickly. Tobe going back to that facebuster.
5 minutes gone.
An elbow to the back of Tobe.
Inverted DDT. Carrying through all the way, almost like an inverted suplex there. Drop toe hold from Tobe. Great counter wrestling we're seeing out of both of these competitors, and you see it there from Mendez, flipping through for a German suplex of his own.
What a pin.
Trying for a pin here, center of the ring, 2. Hitoshi Tobe able to escape the clutches of Reynaldo Mendez.
What a match.
These two heavyweights teeing off on each other in this heavyweight main event. Looking for that diving elbow drop, but Mendez saying no in the face of Hitoshi Tobe and delivers a backbreaker, and he's got him now in the yellow jacket. The yellow jacket in effect, but the rope break signaled by Lenny Spencer. It could have been all but the blade kick. The blade kick out of nowhere from Tobe. 1, 2. It's over.
Whoa.
Hitoshi Tobe getting to the ropes from the yellow jacket and then firing back immediately with the blade kick, picking up such an impressive victory here in the main event. What a match, Connie. What'd you think about that?
I didn't see it coming, honestly.
What an incredible performance there from Hitoshi Tobe, able to withstand the yellow jacket. Unfortunate positioning there for Reynaldo Mendez, as I gotta believe that that could have led to a submission for the master of the yellow jacket, but the bad positioning, the rope break, the opening for Hitoshi Tobe to connect with the blade kick and get the shoulders down for the 1, 2, 3. Folks, what an incredible night we've had here at Spirit Rising. Be sure to join us tomorrow for Super Spirit Live. For everyone here at twitch.tv and Super Spirit Wrestling, I'm Shirt Donovan. Have a good night.
Good night.